Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Gripworks. I'm at Button Willow. I actually just got called. I'm in a beginner class. I don't know this track at all. So I'm actually going to get in the car right now and get on grid. So this is just kind of a practice session. It's not really timed, but at least I would at least get a feel for the track. So I'm going to head out there and I'll tell you guys how it went. Alright guys, so I just got done with the first session. This is a pretty sketchy track because there's really no runoff. It's kind of a very steep, there's like a 4-inch drop if you get a tire off. So you have to be very mindful about your tire placement. There's gravel all over the track, people are all over the place, and this is a very bumpy track too, so it is pretty sketchy. I mean, that was my first session, so I'm still kind of warming up to it, still warming up with the changes in the car. So I'm not looking for a blazing lap today. I'm just trying to get some times established here and kind of feel the car out and see what it needs next. But so far so good. I mean, I don't have a lot of life left in these tires. I'm probably gonna get 3-4 sessions out of it if I'm lucky. I got my second session in about 45 minutes. And hopefully I can improve a little bit on my lap time. I'm at I ran a 2:31. So that's fairly slow, but I mean, like I said, there was a lot of traffic out there. And I did have to give a ton of point buys because everyone out there outpowers my car. I mean, it's kind of annoying because I'm fast in the corners, but I'm very slow in the straights. So I'm having to pass and be passed all the time, and that, you know, distracts you from putting in a clean lap. So I think what I'm going to try to do in the second session is I'm going to try to start at the back of the pack. That way I don't have anyone trying to pass me, and I can kind of give myself a gap and then go a little bit harder and try to catch up with the field and hopefully get a faster lap time. Alright guys, so that was the third session and there was a lot of improvement this time. I went from a 29.9 down to a 24.1. That's over 5 seconds reduced off my time there. And that is because traffic finally cleared up and I had an opportunity to do a full hot lap with no one in front of me, no faster cars behind me, and that goes to show that the car had a lot more in it. I tried to go for another hot lap right after, but I started to kind of feel like I was exceeding the traction of these tires. They're really used tires. I got them used. I'm sure if I had a sticker set, I probably would have gone 2-3 seconds faster than that, but I'm doing the best with what I have. And I actually got out of the session, I think a lap or two early, just because I felt like there really wasn't more than I can do. But overall, huge improvements. I finally had a clean lap, and I'm happy with where the car is now. 224, I think for 90 horsepower cars is pretty good. I want to see how that stacks up against the rest of the field, but I'm happy with the results. I think that is a good baseline to set for future improvements on this car. It is currently 2 o'clock. There is one more session left, but the track is getting hotter and hotter as we speak, so I'm gonna just try to think about whether or not it's worth going out for the last lap. I am running out of tire very quickly. I started to smell coolant when I was out there. I'm not sure if that was my car or someone else's, because it is getting pretty hot. The wind is very strong, and that might be it for the day. I'm not sure, but yeah, overall good day.